Welcome back. SoftBank says it will acquire a stake in Uber, but at a hefty 30% discount from its most recent valuation. Lauren Simonetti is here with the details. Lauren.
Will investors, early investors, accept this valuation? Okay, so here's the deal. It was just a couple of days ago we were talking about that massive hack, right, that affected 57 million riders and drivers at Uber. And the question then was, after the cover-up, what does this do to the valuation of the company? There are reports that SoftBank, a Japanese company, they're still interested in buying some of Uber, but they will do so at a hefty 30% discount. This is important because it changes the valuation of the company, $69 billion, taking that down to $48 billion, which is essentially what the company was valued at 2 years ago. And they've grown so much amid all the scandals in the past 2 years. There's been talk of an IPO coming in 2019. This could change the pricing of that IPO. But this is where it could be more of a positive. As part of the interest in SoftBank and some others, they want some changes to the Uber governance, the corporate structure, more board seats, less influence by Travis Kalanick, the ousted CEO. So we'll see what these early investors say if they're willing to sell their shares at this 30% discount. What is the value of this company that's been, quite frankly, a mess? It's been an abysmal year for them.
And what's the value of SoftBank's investment there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how much does Uber need SoftBank?
Well, that's the big question. How bad do they need that $1 billion?
Right.
Which is another way of saying, how fast are they burning through cash right now?
What I can surmise is that they want to find an ally, especially the new CEO, Dara Khosrowshahi. They want to find an ally in SoftBank. So I'd venture to say they need it.
So here's my question. How are all of these attacks on Uber, the app being banned in London, for example, or Austin, Texas, all over the world, really, how is that affecting Uber's value and value to investors if you have this political aspect of it, of, you know, taxi commissions, trying to keep Uber out of their cities?
That's a whole separate issue, right? That's just trying to change some of the local laws and the like so they can expand their business. But these other issues, whether it's the fight with Google, the sexual harassment, it just adds to the culture of the company.
I mean, well, the fact that Khosrowshahi knew about this hack for 2 months, has known about it for 2 months, I think that is maybe one of the bigger knocks that we've heard on the company recently, because everything else that had been going on could be blamed on Travis Kalanick, but now it was Khosrowshahi had known about it, and they only disclosed it to the customers and the drivers last week.
And he said he's all about transparency now.
Right, exactly. All of this.
Isn't everybody?
But the political issue of being in these cities, this has been a fight that Uber has waged well from its very founding.
From its founding.
And so this is just, it's a resurgence of some of these problems. But again, it was take no prisoners fighting that Uber was really good at. I don't know, with a different CEO, does that change?
Yeah, we'll see about that. And, you know, the Taxi and Limousine Commission, the placard valuation has plummeted because of Uber. So that's what they don't want to happen in London and Texas and all these other places that you mentioned. So that's been the issue. That's obviously, they're going to be dealing with that. Lauren will be watching.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Lauren Simonetti there.